This is the picture of the departure floor, the top floor at Istanbul Airport. Istanbul Airport is a new airport. It's about maybe 40 kilometers from some parts of maybe downtown, I'm not sure. But at any case, don't take a taxi, don't use any expensive form of transportation unless you're in a hurry, because for a fraction of that, for actually about $1, you can go from this airport to a lot of districts in Istanbul. What you do is that after you make it through the, I guess, you get your luggage and you make it through customs, you're about to leave and you get to the floor, the bottom floor where the transportation is, and you get out. When you get out, and that's not the, I think that's after the arrival. When you arrive, you get your luggage, you go through whatever you need to do, and then when you get out, you go to, I think, to the bottom floor. And anyway, when you exit, you see the exit sign. When you exit and you get out, you see some exchange companies. They change your money for you. It's not a good idea to do it there because they don't give you a good rate. Always in downtown or maybe Taksim Square, you can get a better rate. At any case, when you get out there, there are some police, I guess armed police officers out there, and when you get out, look to your left, and on your left there are some buses, and they come, I guess, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and daytime, of course, there are more of them, maybe every 30 minutes, and they're under H. Is H, H1, H probably 2, H6. I took H6. Anyway, you take H, and then you can ask. H6 goes to some areas. H6 went to Masjid Salam. Masjid means mosque. Masjid Salam is the end of the tram that I needed. Then after that, I got on the tram, the train, and or metro, I guess you could call it. And then I went to Gazi Osman Pasha, where I used to live. At any case, don't pay taxi buses for about $1, a little bit more than $1. They take you everywhere. When you get out, you need a card. And that card, I think you can buy it from the machines out there. You have to ask. But if not, you can buy it. I'm sure you can buy it there. It's about 25 lira. And if you don't know, just ask a native or ask a police officer, somebody to help you to buy one. And after you buy one, then you can just put it face down where the, I think the sensitive part, the chip is on the panel that you see. And all you do, you just put it there face down. You already bought the card. You put it down face down on those machines and just put either 10 lira, 20 lira, 50 lira, put it in there, and it's very easy, and you have to wait. It says in Turkish to wait, and then after that it adds to your card. Your card alone, 25 lira, doesn't have any credit. You have to add credit to it. Those machines are at the airport, by the buses, or at kiosks, different kiosks. They sell cigarettes and maybe magazines and what have you. And then you could basically charge it anywhere at any kiosk at many places in Istanbul. These buses that are called H1, H2, H6, there's a schedule for it. You can actually view it, and then you can go anywhere in Istanbul for a fraction cost of the private buses. Hawash is a little bit more expensive. It's about $3. They also come over there, and they don't have any stops. These buses that are under H, they're city buses and they have stops. If you don't want to deal with stops, take Hawash. Hawash is maybe 3 times as much. Maybe it's about $3 or $4. I don't know, 42, 50 lira, which is not much, because at the time in May 2022, every dollar was about 14 and a half, almost 15 lira per dollar. So even if they charge you 52, you can see it's about $3 or $4, less than $4. So Hawash, the good thing is it's a private company. I think they take you to Taksim Meydan, Taksim Square. Meydan means square. And then that's basically the heart of Istanbul, and then you can go from there on public buses. If you learn your way around and take public buses, that saves you a lots of money. And at any case, remember H buses. When you get out, after you clear out and you get out on the street, by the police officers, they're guarding that entrance, so you don't have, so they won't let you come back in. And then out there you can I guess inquire about getting the card. You need that transportation card. At any case, I will take a picture of it and I will post it. Also, at the other airport, Sabah Gökçen is on the Asian side of Istanbul. You can also go there on a city bus. It's easy, and the way you do it, depending on where you are, you have to go to Taksim Meydan, which is again the heart of Istanbul, and from there you can take the metro to Levent. Levent 4, not Levent. There's a Levent and Levent 4. Is 5 stops after Taksim Square. Taksim Square, the metro is right dead center in front of the big hotel, and the other side of it is a park. So you go down metro, you have to go down quite a bit. You can ask because there are other lines. So when you go to the bottom one, that's metro that goes from Taksim Meydan, and then you have to make sure you're on the side that goes to Levent 4. When you get out of Levent 4, you have to come up, and there's a tall building called Sapphire. In Turkish, they call it Safir. But anyway, you can see the spelling. It's a tall building, very impressive building. When you get out of Levent 4, you'll see it. If you don't see it on the same side you get out, you can ask and they will show it to you. Once it's about maybe 5 minutes from metro, depending on what exit you get out. If you get out from the exit that is right next to Safir building, you will see it on your right side. Right in front of you, or kind of in front of the building, not in front, across the building in the parking lot, there is a bus, city bus called E3. That's 1, 2, 3. E3. And that takes you for a very little money, again using the same card, the transportation card, will take you to Sabah Gökçen. Sabah Gökçen is dominated by Pegasus. Pegasus airline is a discount airline. You have to be careful with them because they denied me boarding, and they didn't know quite a bit about I guess the documents for Doha, and they stopped me from boarding, and they made a big mistake. At any case, Sabah Gökçen is on the Asian side. Pegasus airline dominates that airport, and Pegasus airline is like Ryan airline, is like Southwest in the US, and they're a discount airline. You have to pay for everything. Everything is additional. At any case, the way you do it is you have to go to Taksim Meydan. From Taksim Meydan, you take the metro to Levent 4. 5 stops after Taksim Meydan. Make sure you're on the right side of metro. It's at the bottom, because the other side will take you, of course, to the opposite way. And when you get out of Levent 4, it's easy. Look for Sapphire or Saphir building or ask for it. And then right next to it is a bus, E3. The first bus is E3, goes to Sabah Gökçen. You can go there for fraction of cost, allow 2 or 3 hours for your transportation, because you have to also be there 2 or I guess 3 hours before your international flight. I recommend Istanbul Airport. The new Istanbul Airport is hassle-free and is a lot better than Sabah Gökçen. At any case, the old airport, which was very convenient, Ataturk Airport, which is now I think used mostly for cargo planes, is hooked to town by a metro which goes all the way to Aksaray. The metro, as I am speaking, is being connected to the new Istanbul Airport. After that, you shouldn't have any problem. Take metro unless you're in a hurry. Inquire, ask, you save yourself lots of money. Taxi is the most expensive form of transportation. I've been not all over the world, but around the world more than once or twice, and I almost never take taxi. I always take the bus, due to the budget, due to the fact that I'm not in a hurry. Again, if you're in a hurry, take the taxi, but you will pay tons of money for it, and that is if they're honest. If they're dishonest, then God knows how much you're going to pay for it. God bless, and remember, Sabah Gökçen is in the Asian side. The new airport is called Istanbul Airport. That's also about 40 kilometers from town. Good luck to you, and remember H buses. H buses, they go to different places. God bless. When I said not to exchange money at the airport, if you have no money, of course you need money for the transportation and to get that transportation card, unless you choose to take taxi. So if you want to take the private buses called Hawash, or the city buses such as H1, H2, H whatever up to H6, you need to exchange some money, at least about maybe 50 lira, which is $3 or $4. Try to exchange at the banks. There are also banks, they give you a better rate at the airport. So before you leave, because they will not allow you to come back, you need some Turkish money. So remember, just get it maybe $50, $20, whatever, and try to do it from the banks. There are a couple of banks there, and ask and you shall find. Anyway, I don't mean for you to leave the airport without any Turkish money. Remember that. Thank